During the past 2 weeks, you have seen into the vision of being sent out to fulfill God's dreams and our part in those plans. Hopefully, you have been inspired and encouraged as one or more of these visions tugged at your heart. Our vocation or calling is something that is enriching to us and is enriching to the world. Work was the first gift given to us by God, and it came with a mandate to make the most of what we've been given. Catalyst allows us to take time to examine the work of Second Baptist and find our own personal vocation within that ministry.
We are made in God's image, so we are made to create. The worship arts ministry at Second Baptist exists to bring a full worship experience to every member of our congregation and provide multi-generational opportunities for expressions of worship. Every handbell choir, children's choir, orchestra, and choir rehearsal provides a creative opportunity for participants and fosters an environment where community takes place as participants serve together. As gifts are exercised, artists also fulfill an important role in and for the body. The 2BC community benefits as artists create music and visuals to inform, inspire, and challenge others to reflect God's purpose as we move toward emotionally healthy spirituality. In turn, we are motivated to fulfill the mission and vision God has given to the community of Second Baptist Church. The worship arts ministry also provides an excellent opportunity to reach our community. Artists are attracted to a church that values the arts. Our doors are open during events like Make Music Liberty. As our church places a high value on the arts, we can be an encouragement to the local arts community, including being a champion for the arts in our schools. Our School Connections team carries out this ideal when they create clubs, such as cooking clubs, artist clubs, and woodworking clubs at Lillian Schumacher Elementary. What would happen if we opened our doors for the school system to use as a venue for even more concerts and student recitals? Our video ministry provides a place for multi-generational service as students, through senior adults, serve together. Through Facebook Live, our services are available anywhere in the world to anyone who has an internet connection. During 1 week of September, 1,200 different people viewed one of our Facebook videos for a total of 2,800 minutes. Social media technology is allowing us to meet needs for our own congregation, but is also allowing us to carry God's message well beyond our walls through the artistry of worship and community. The ministry of worship and using art as worship is a catalyst that reaches people through the higher need of creativity and beauty.
Some Bible scholars say one possible rendition of Jesus' command to go and make disciples of all nations is, as you go, make disciples of all nations. Jesus sends us out as we live our everyday lives with the command of giving wing to God's dream. You can be sent out as a catalyst by using your time, resources, and money to answer God's call for Second Baptist, for our community, and for our world. Let's review some of the ways reaching out with the 2019-20 Catalyst goals will give wings to God's dreams as we are sent out.
We will continue to send out and strengthen our church through quality and varied worship opportunities, discipleship for all ages that deepens relationships with God and others, opportunities for service to others, establishing and improving relationships with each other, specialized training and education opportunities.
Reaching our 2019-2020 Catalyst goals will allow us more opportunities to serve. As we move forward with the chapel renovations, we will welcome more people into our family of faith. Furthermore, we are meeting the diverse needs of our congregation and our community by offering varied styles of worship and worship settings. The room will become more user-friendly as we create better access, more comfort, and greater flexibility. Our Personnel Committee has looked at changes to our current pastoral team as an opportunity to think outside the box of traditional pastoral staffing. As community needs were examined, the Personnel Committee proposed a new group of coordinators to cover missions, engagement, senior adults, pastoral care, and more. These coordinators and the new position of pastoral resident will handle responsibilities past staff members have covered, as well as future opportunities to be identified in the months ahead. This will increase our effectiveness as we meet the changing needs of our culture, both inside the church and in our community.
Our 2019-20 Catalyst Plan includes upgrades to and expansion of necessary technology and space improvements. As the renovated chapel is utilized for additional Sunday morning service, along with other church and community events, we will need updated audio and video technology. These updates will also increase the quality of our technology throughout our building. Taking advantage of advances in this area, such as video conferencing, live streams, podcasts, and social media, allows us to adjust our schedules to meet the demanding needs of our congregation's fast-paced lives. Technology improvements will also include website enhancement and improvements to how we use social media.
We will continue to send out and strengthen our impact in greater liberty through ongoing seasonal and special community ministries such as VBS, Masterpiece, Serve Days, Trunk or Treat, the Christmas Store, blood drives, the Stephen Ministry, special concert series, and so forth. Through social events for all ages, which attract members of our community to investigate our church and what we have to offer the Liberty area in all areas of life. Through community partnerships with organizations such as Love Inc., Inasmuch Ministries, Rebuilding Together Kansas City, Meals on Wheels, Hillcrest Hope, and the Liberty Ministerial Alliance. Through service to faculty, staff, families, and students at Schumacher Elementary School that enables us to meet very specific needs within our community.
Reaching our 2019-20 Catalyst goals will allow us more opportunities to serve, such as the pastoral residency will bring to our staff a team member who will serve and train under the leadership of Second Baptist Church staff. This position will last a determined length of time, after which this resident will be sent out to a full-time position at another church. A new resident will then be selected to enter the program. This is a way of sending out and multiplying our reach as the residents become better equipped to serve congregations around the country and our world. The creation of Missions Coordinator allows us the opportunity to strengthen our existing partnerships and expand our reach within the greater Liberty and Kansas City community. These partnerships are already strong, and our membership supports them in many ways. But with a staff member uniquely and specifically tasked to coordinate these efforts, we expect the partnerships to grow and become even more integral to our sending out into our immediate community. Increased Catalyst funds will provide opportunities to meet very basic needs for our community through ministries, such as Second Hope, that provides low interest rate loans to help people escape the trap of payday loans. Second Baptist Church will continue to provide mentors and encouragers to those with whom we counsel in this ministry. Other ministries that benefit those living in our community are the English as a Second Language, the Stephen Ministry, Serve Days, and the Christmas Store.
We will continue to send out and strengthen our global presence by maintaining and expanding our Southeast Asia Ministry Network, furthering our Slovakia partnerships, the establishment of a new partnership in Ukraine, meeting our commitment to helpfully fund CBF field personnel through our CBF anniversary offering, assisting our South Dakota partners as leadership changes and new challenges are met, strengthening our CBF Together for Hope partnerships, which is a commitment to the 20 poorest counties in the United States, working with those who live inside these communities to improve opportunities and conditions, sponsoring more Send Initiative trips, supporting the Many Hands Fair Trade Shop.
Reaching our 2019-2020 Catalyst goals will also allow us more opportunities to serve. We can become involved in a new project with CBF field personnel and 4 other congregations to meet a goal of building a new Haiti medical center in mountainous communities outside of Grand Guave. We can also increase the amount of our donation to the Upland Holistic Development Project in Southeast Asia and reach out to other churches in our area, bringing them into this network.
Being missional is not just about what you do around the world. It starts with what you do right here. Being missional starts with what you do locally, and then it emanates out into the world. It's like when you throw a stone into a pond and the splash emanates across the water. Or when the flap of a butterfly wing changes weather patterns on the other side of the world. It's a catalyst, and we want to be catalysts for God's dreams to come true here at Second Baptist Church and throughout the KC Metro region and around our world. We want to give wing to God's dreams. And so what we would like for you to consider specifically are 3 ways that in the days ahead you can commit to give wing to God's dreams as well. Through prayer, we share our hearts with God and listen for God's voice in our hearts. Regular prayer aligns our vision with God's dreams for the world. Prayer trains our eyes to recognize the world's needs and emboldens us to follow God's call to service. Pray for eyes to see the needs of others, hands to do God's work, feet to go where God leads, and a heart that loves as God loves. Pray for God's people to advance God's kingdom in our church, our community, and our world. God sends us to meet the needs of others. Even Jesus was sent to serve, giving his life as a ransom for many. To paraphrase Frederick Buechner, God sends us to the place where our deep gladness and the world's deep hunger meet. Serving also requires sacrifice, a willingness to be sent out when we would rather stay in, and looking to others' needs when we would rather look to our own. When we give generously, we demonstrate our trust in the God who sends us out. Our gifts make it possible for Second Baptist to respond to God's call. Just as we give to those who are sent out as global missionaries, our financial gifts support the equipping and sending out that happens right here where we live. From our abundance, we give where it is needed.
This is a cooperative effort. To undertake this plan and do it well, it involves each of us stretching beyond what we've done in the past. For some of us, that may mean going or doing something we have never done before. For others, it may be making a sacrifice beyond what we've done in the past. Jesus sends us out as we live our everyday lives with the command of giving wing to God's dream. So, as you go, commit to prayer. As you go, commit to service. And as you go, commit to giving.